Chris here, and today we're going to be continuing with our Christmas and Yule themed deck flip-throughs with the Nightmare Before Christmas tarot deck. This deck is by Minerva Sagel. She is Spooky Fat Babe on Instagram, and I will leave her information in the description box below so you can check her out. She's done numerous other themed decks, including the Villains Tarot deck, the Labyrinth. She's done a number of Disney decks. This deck is illustrated by Abigail Larson. It retails for $24.99 US and is published by Insight Editions. It's in the sturdy two-piece box that you often see these decks in. The inside is this pretty purple kind of wallpaper design. There's the guidebook, which is in full color. The inside of the bottom of the box has this ribbon to pull out the cards with, along with that purple design again. The cards have this beautiful design on the back. I love purple, it's my favorite color, so I definitely love these. They do have the plain cut edges, and they are just a standard cardstock thickness, what you'd find on really any mass market deck. And with that, let's go ahead and get started on the flip through. And that was our flip through of the Nightmare Before Christmas tarot deck. Let's go ahead and give these a shuffle. They shuffle just the same as any mass market deck, just that standard card stock. I will say you can definitely tell that these are punched out. You can feel a little bit of ridging along the edges. But overall, they are a good quality. Easy to riffle shuffle. And also easy to shuffle hand over hand. They're a good size, just that standard tarot deck size. I appreciate that they are a kind of silk matte finish. Especially for anybody who, you know, takes pictures of their cards. If you read professionally for others, it's nice when they, or if you're on video, it's nice when they are not reflective, such as the Modern Witch, that comes to mind. I love that deck, and the artwork is fabulous, but the cardstock is just such a pain, in my opinion. Let's go ahead and ask this deck our standard 3-question interview. What are your strengths as a deck? what types of readings are you best at, and what card best sums up your personality. And for the last one, we'll go ahead and read directly from the guidebook, just so you can get a feel for what that's like. So what are your strengths as a deck? What kind of readings are you best at? Ooh, the High Priestess. Interesting. And what best describes your personality? So for the first question, we asked, what are your strengths as a deck? And we got the 5 of Needles. Needles is also swords. So in this card, you see Jack Skellington kind of facing the Oogie Boogie, and he's prepared for a showdown. And this deck is all about helping you face the tough, monsters that you have to face in your life and showing you the best way forward on how to do that. The High Priestess often points us towards our higher self and our true calling and purpose, and really getting in alignment with those things. So this deck, its strength is really there to point out ways in which you can do that. Finally, we asked what best describes your personality, and we drew the Knight of Candles. And candles in this deck represents wands. So just to quickly talk about it, there really wasn't, I didn't see any diversion from, the standard major arcana cards. But the suits, you'll see there was presence, which is pentacles, candles, which is wands, so the element of fire, needles, which is swords, element of air, and potions, which is representative of cups or water. And obviously pentacles is of earth. So for Knight of Candles, let's check in with the guidebook and see what it gives us. The Knight of Candles, upright, so it has a full picture of the card in the book. Upright, the Knight of Candles is a fierce, bold, impulsive figure who breaks down barriers, full of wild, primal energy. He's feeling inspired and always up for adventure. So that is really, pretty straightforward about what this deck's personality is like. It also talks about the reverse. So reversed, here the impulsive enthusiasm of the Knight of Candles leads to frustration and chaos. It's time to rein in your wild side and focus your energy on the journey at hand. You won't make any progress if you don't pay attention to where you're going. So let's talk a little bit more about the guidebook. So again, full color throughout. Starts off with a little introduction, understanding your tarot deck. And then it goes right into the major arcana. So each of the major arcana cards has a full page for the card, and then it has, the title, a little blurb about, so for the Fool, for example, the Fool represents someone who's starting an exciting adventure. Jack Skellington, like the Fool, is enthusiastic and determined as he sets out on his ill-advised journey to take over Christmas. And then it gives the upright and reverse definitions. And it does that for, all of the major arcana cards, kind of why they chose the scene or character they did, and what the upright and reverse meanings are. Then we go into the minor arcana and each of the suits. And then it talks about tarot readings. So caring for your deck, preparing to read tarot, and different spreads. I love these spreads that they give. So Eureka. So we have the Lament position, Eureka, and Sandy Claus. A peek behind the Cyclops eye, the eye, what's hidden, and advice. And then they do a 5-card spread, Blown to Smithereens, Shot Down, Oogie's Loose Thread, Jack's Alive, Lesson Learned, and Meant to Be. Then there's a little bit about the illustrator and the author. And that is the guidebook. So that is my flip through of the Nightmare Before Christmas tarot deck. What were your favorite cards from this deck? Do you think you'll purchase it for yourself? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. You can turn on bell notifications to get notified every time I post a new video. And you can head over to my blog or my Instagram to follow me there. The details will be in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.